Everton have been eliminated from the FA Cup, losing 2-0 to Bournemouth this afternoon. And considering the fact that Bournemouth had beaten us twice already this season, frankly, I wasn't hopeful going into the game. But the kind of resurgence that we've had under David Moyes, I was hoping for better. And we started like this. Jordan Pickford in goal, O'Brien, Tarkowski and Branthwaite and Young in defence, Gay and Garner in midfield, and Lindstrom, Doucouré and Jai and Beto. On the bench, we had the new loan signing Alcaraz, Begovic, Dixon, Harrison, Heath, Iroegbunam, Keane, Virginia and Sheriff. And Bournemouth started with Kepa, Cook, Zabani, Hoyson, Kirkes, Christie, Adams, Tavernier, Winterburn, Semenyo and Jebison. And for the first 15 to 20 minutes, it was a slow start to the game, but there was a real lack of movement from Everton and any sort of guile going forward. By the 20th minute, Njai had our first shot. It was saved, it was a narrow angle, but it was good work from Njai. 3 minutes later though, Bournemouth got a penalty. According to the Everton commentators, Tarkowski was nowhere near the ball and the foul was on Semenyo and he converted. I've heard that there's been some debate about offside. I haven't seen it back myself, like I said, I listened to the game. But there's no VAR in this stage of the FA Cup anyway. And Semenyo smashed it past Pickford, made it 1-0. And Bournemouth had been the better team and were playing the better football, far better than us. And by like the half an hour mark, it was clear that we were struggling to get going. And Jai couldn't get into the game. Beto was getting no joy from the two centre-backs, Zabani and Hoyson. And Everton just kept playing it out from the back, even though it was causing us problems. And in the 43rd minute, we paid for it. Tarkowski gave it straight to Tavernier. And Jebison makes it 2-0, and it was our own fault, that second goal. In terms of Everton going forward, there was no quality from the wide areas and we weren't at the races in the first half. By the end of the first half, I was worried that the scoreline could be anything. It could be 4-5, the way that Bournemouth were playing and the way that we weren't threatening their goal at all. And I wanted Everton to go out fighting if we were going to be eliminated from the FA Cup, not with a whimper. And the first 10 minutes of the second half was slow, but after that, Everton finally started putting some pressure on Bournemouth. And we had 2 corners in succession. And after that, Everton turned up. Tarkowski appeared to miss from 4 yards out, again according to the commentators, but they didn't cover that again. And then Moyes made changes. Harrison and Alcaraz came on, and that really benefited us. Though, again, Bournemouth, they bring on Kluivert, and within 30 seconds, he's hit the target. And that was the difference between us and Bournemouth. Then, Everton have absolutely no luck. Alcaraz hits the post from a free kick 25 yards out. Iroegbunam comes on for Garner. And Jai has a header then off the line. O'Brien then hits the post. Then Harrison hits the post. And we hit the post 3 times in 5 minutes. And sometimes you think, you can't fault the Everton players for the second half performance, but luck was not with us. Ouattara comes on for Bournemouth, forces Pickford into a save. Keane comes on to play centre forward. Iroegbunam has a shot wide. And I actually thought Harrison did well when he came on today. And so, final thoughts on the game. Alcaraz looked decent. Harrison did okay. However, the defence looked shaky for the first time in a while. And that is a worry to me when you consider who we're playing on Wednesday at Goodison. And despite Everton huffing and puffing and trying their best for the last part of the second half, it wasn't to be, and we are out. And it's the dreadful first half that cost us. Like I said, we can't fault them for the effort in the second half, especially after 55 minutes, but the damage was already done. And just a final note, it's a shame that that is the last ever FA Cup game at Goodison, with Everton's illustrious history in the competition. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts below and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.